Hello, stock and crypto traders. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I am going to give you my list of 5 cryptos to hodl with. HODL stands for hold on for dear life. And year to date in my crypto alerts channel, I am up 127% with those crypto mining. That is from March 1st when I first started it. But before we get going, let's start with 13 seconds of Ethel, the mining supercomputer. Good job, Ethel. But before we get going, seriously, folks, if you could do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you like videos like this and you like content on stocks and cryptos, consider subscribing and turning on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. I have some links down below. The first is for Webull. The first link I have down below is for Webull. You can get free stocks by clicking on that link, and you can trade crypto, a lot of different cryptocurrencies on Webull. It's very easy to use. I use it each and every day. I also have a link for Coinbase. If you want a crypto wallet that's easy to trade, you can get some free Bitcoin by just clicking on that link. I have a link for BlockFi. Also, if you want to earn interest on your cryptocurrencies, that is where I like to hold a lot of the cryptocurrencies that I mine. And we also have a link to our Patreon group, and we have a level, and it is for existing or anyone who wants these crypto alerts. It is only $7 per month, and I send out a daily update every single day. And when anything changes, now this is for a longer term view of cryptocurrency. I am not day trading crypto all of the time, even though we could. These are longer time periods, very easy to keep track of. Anyway, it's only $7 per month. I've had a lot of success in that channel, and there's hardly any members in there, but that should change. Whether you're an existing member or someone who's already in, you could definitely get some value out of that level. Okay, so I showed you just one of my miners, and I call her Ethel. Anyway, she just sits there and earns me money. That computer's worst month was $90, so it makes me $90, and you might think, $90, well, you know, that's not that great. Well, until you consider that Ethereum is constantly moving up in price, and I have it mining Ethereum. And so that is $1,080 a year that I pay nothing for. Now, I did pay for the computer about $1,200 for the computer, but it's still worth $1,200, and it's earning $1,080. Now, here's the trick with compounding, and if you keep this in mind, with the price appreciation of Ethereum plus interest, after the first year, Ethel will earn me about $2,940 if Ethereum continues on the same price trajectory that it's going. After the second year would be $9,720 if I hold all of my Ethereum in there. That is what I expect it to be after 2 years. After 3 years, $29,160. After 4 years, $87,480, and after 5 years, $262,440 just off one miner. Now, I don't need that money. You may need it, and so if you need to pull out, you know, that's one thing. But crypto mining is very worth it. You might say, well, I don't make very much. I'm only making $3 a day or $5 a day on a particular miner. But if you include that with the price appreciation plus interest on whether you stake it or whether you put it somewhere that can earn you interest, it can be very profitable over the long term. And I know everyone's talking about this EIP 1559. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that here later, but I am going to give you 5 cryptocurrencies that I think are going to do very well and give you my price targets for them, and we shall see. Now, all these price targets are for 1 year's time. Okay, and so the first one I'm going to talk about is BTC. This is, of course, Bitcoin, the king of coin. And I put out an alert for this right around 31,500 that it was time to buy, and man, this thing has just been running, and it has not been the time to sell, and it's not the time to sell yet. This thing is really, really moving. My price target for Bitcoin is 150,000 a year from now. And so that's what I expect that it'll be. I'm expecting it to move forward. Of course, there's regulatory issues. There's all kinds of things that can happen. Anything can happen in the stock market, and really anything can happen in the crypto market. You never know. Elon Musk could talk again. But you never know what could happen as far as it goes. But that is what I'm expecting over the long period of time. I'm watching for an exit point for whether it becomes ridiculously overbought or whether there are negative factors impacting it where it's time to sell. Number 4 is ADA Cardano, and my price target for this is $30. I think in a year that's about where it's gonna get, or that's the possibility of where it could go. And so a 30x, wow, I mean, that's pretty crazy, but I called it out here right at around, it was, I believe, $1.26. I put out the alert. My alert system had gone crazy and it was time to get in. We had a long period of time where we were out of it. And so that was very tough. It was like it was definitely like a crypto winter, and we had to wait for the price action to get positive again. And so far it is really, really moving, but it's not even close to where I think it's gonna get to. And I think Cardano is a really good coin to invest in. All right, number 3 is Dogecoin, and man, number 3, my price target for this in a year is 90 cents, and that's where I think it's going to get to. And the reason why I like it is because mining is becoming a bigger thing for Doge, especially with those gold shell silent miners. People are loading up those, and you go to eBay, you can see hundreds of them that are way too expensive, but they are hard to get a hold of, and there are a lot of those crypto miners that hold a portion of their cryptocurrency that they mine, and they just hold it, and so that makes the price slowly go up. Some are like me. Anyway, I am planning on, I don't have any Dogecoin miners yet, but I'm planning on doing that myself and getting some of those gold shell miners. I think 90 cents is a really good deal, and the long-term price appreciation of this is really going to be great. I put out a notification on this. It was right at 19 cents when I put out a notification on this, and this has gone to 28, so it's doing very, very well. This is definitely a buy. The price action is very positive. A lot of positive things going on for Doge as far as a long time period. I hope to hold this for years. Okay, so number 2 is not on Webull, and so I can't show you the chart on this, which is really kind of frustrating. I should have thought of that ahead of time, but I like this coin a lot, and this is Helium, and this is HNT, Helium. My price target for it a year from now is $100, and it currently trades right around 16 cents. This has been on a tear, and I love it for the mining capabilities with it. Helium miners are these wireless hotspots, and they are really, really cool. I have one on order. I am waiting for it to get here. The only negative with Helium is you can only kind of set up one for your household, in that you need 300 yards between different Helium miners. But, and there's also been a lot of people talking about, well, they're cutting the price in half. They're halving the price for mining. So every day your reward for mining Helium and having a Helium miner set up is going to be half of what it was currently, and are worried about that. I'm not so worried because I know the price point is going to move up. I will take my half. That is fine. You know, of course it's a bummer. Of course I would like the full amount, but I think that HNT is going to move upwards rather quickly, especially with 5G and all the other things that are going on. You might need to do some research on it. It's currently not tradable in a lot of different places, but HNT is one to look for, and I think is going to do very well over the long term. My number 1 pick is ETH Ethereum. I think this is going to really move. My price target for it a year from now is 9,500. It's been getting some bad press about the EIP 1559 and how much Ethereum is being burned, but I almost think that's a good thing, in that the price is going to move upwards because there's going to be less of it out there. It's not an unlimited amount. It's supposed to control gas fees, although we haven't seen that yet. But I'm loving this price action mostly, and trading this, I love it to trade it. This is a great one to just buy and hold. I put out my notification right at $2,085. All the alarm bells went off that it was time to get back in. Of course, I had been mining it all the way through here. Ethel had been doing her thing, and some of the other miners that I have doing their thing, and it's really moving upwards now at $32.85 and expecting more price appreciation as we get going. Hopefully all of you have enjoyed this video. I know it's different than a different topic that I normally don't talk about, but I thought it was important, and cryptocurrencies it's time to pay attention to them. I love getting them for free. I mean, that's just me. It's great to have a miner. It might cost a little bit in the initial investment, but it's good to just start with one and see what you think of it. And I think Ethereum is the best to mine, even with everything that's going on. I think with the price appreciation and everything on it, it's a good one to mine. Of course, Helium is fantastic to mine too. If you can get a hold of one of those Bobcat miners, that's a really great way to go. I wish all of you the best on the stock market and trading cryptos. Please be careful out there. Let's make some killer money, and Raythoven out.